Welcome to Two Guys in a Podcast. I'm Tom.
And I'm Mike.
Coming at you with some new content.
So stand by while we get after it.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, we're back with some promised new content. We're going to try something new today.
So here we go.
What are we going to try, Mike?
We are going to search Google a little bit and find out, hey, is there something on there we want to talk about?
Current event.
Could be.
Let's go. Let's look real quick. All right, I got... No, politics.
Yeah, screw that. What's this one? Government.
Screw that.
Nope, none of that.
None of that.
Ooh, how about this one? Driver kills 10 in New Hampshire in a motorcycle crash. 7 dead, 3 injured.
Injures. 7 dead, 3 injured. Motorcycle riders, New Hampshire, plowed into by a truck.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
So,
some of you may have heard of that. It happened, a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago?
Last week.
Last week, was it? Time flies.
Yeah. Because
so,
I was sitting at the Legion.
This guy plowed, as of early reports, right? The reports we know. Guy driving a truck, pulling a trailer. Right?
Yeah, what they said is he crossed the center line.
Crossed the center line, hit a little kind of convoy of motorcycles coming.
And you may ask yourself, why are these two guys want to talk about this one?
Well, they were...
It was a...
Marines and or spouses of Marines.
Motorcycle club.
It was a Marine Corps motorcycle club.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, I was in the Marine Corps. Mike was in the...
In the Navy.
Navy. Is still currently in the Navy. The Marine Corps is the men's department of the Navy.
That's his favorite joke. I actually tell that joke for him to other people.
Yeah. But we're in the same Department of the Navy. The Marine Corps is under Department of the Navy. And veterans issues are important to us. And this one came across. Bad enough that 7 people died and 3 got injured. Motorcycle riders. By an allegedly negligent driver.
Allegedly, right? So the guy has been convicted. I think they said he was convicted or charged with DUI.
A couple times.
Drug
2 different
user.
states.
Yeah.
Accidents in Texas recently.
Now, preliminary report said that he was released. The cops questioned him and he released. And then he vanished. And then they found him and arrested him. So we don't know. Cause,
I don't know the details.
Yeah. Bugs, man. I think it was bugs flying around in here. Anyway.
Did you blow my ear?
So we want to talk about this one. And
yeah. And we're going to talk about it. I think we'll talk about it just
he
in
and
a
I
higher...
got some differing viewpoints.
Yeah, and really I think what we want to talk about more is that the fact that motorcycles and a vehicle, a truck and motorcycles got in an accident. And kind of like not the merits of this specific case, but the fact that, motorcycles and cars need to share the road.
Really, people driving cars need to watch out for motorcycles.
Well, I'd say motorcycles need to watch out for cars too, to a degree.
So. That's a normal state, and that's a freaking biased comment by someone who doesn't ride a motorcycle.
So you do ride a motorcycle.
I do.
And you're saying cars should watch out for you.
Yes.
Right? Well, what about the motorcycle drivers that I saw a motorcycle accident yesterday?
Yeah, but why did that accident occur?
Because that motorcycle driver was not paying attention.
Yeah,
he had to slam his brakes on. Traffic was all stopping on the highway. He's looking this way. He looks back, has to slam his brakes on. He flies over the handlebars. The bike flips over, lands on him, hits the van in front of him. He gets up real quick. You can tell he's not hurt. Rearranges the bike, pulls off side of the road. The guy from the van pulls over. But he hit that car because he wasn't paying attention. So when I said motorcycles need to watch out for cars too,
they need to
you're
just
like,
watch
bullshit,
out, period.
Bullshit. You guys need to watch out for us.
Try this. Try this one time. As you're driving down the road, be careful or do it as a passenger.
Pay attention.
Take your finger. No, I'm actually tasking our audience.
Right.
Take your finger, thumb, whatever, and do like this to...
peripheral?
Yeah.
Check your
peripheral. Tell me how many... There could be a band of motorcycles, and you're not going to see them. You'll see a car, but you won't see a band of motorcycles, or even
depending,
a bicycle.
they could fade in the background.
So, just watch out.
That's true. You do got to watch out for motorcycles.
They're harder to see than a car, man.
And yeah, you could... I had a friend that, as of today, after today, I could say I used to work with. Today was my last day of my job. He got into somebody pulled out in front of him. and the sun was in the driver's eyes, the vehicle's driver, coming this way on the road. The sun was coming this way at him when she was looking this way. She didn't see anything coming. She pulled out. Boom. My buddy on a motorcycle, him and his girlfriend, T-boned right into that car. She did not see the motorcycle coming at all. Headlight was on and everything. Still didn't see it.
Yeah, so I don't. In that case, that kind was it really her fault?
No, well,
maybe not.
Yeah, there were extenuating circumstances there, but still, just watch out. Take that extra second to take the look. I think we both 100% agree on that.
Like, yeah, and we were having a conversation prior to about
a while ago, yeah,
motorcycles and like how
he rides. Newsflash, Miss Cardinale, he rides.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll beat your ass for that later. But I was having a conversation.
Well, you don't think she's going to gain that from this?
She probably doesn't watch this show, man. If she's smart, she does it. But I was having a conversation with somebody I know, and we were debating: do you ride center left or center right? Because this guy thinks you should ride in the center.
Well, you brought up a fair point. I was going down the road of, it annoys me when you're driving down the road and there's a motorcycle hugging the center line of the road, coming at you. Like, move over,
nope.
Right? And they're always like where the tire tracks are of a car, right? The motorcycles generally ride even two next to each other or offset, but one's on the inside, one's on the outside. And I always thought, to be honest, it was because the roads sometimes can be grooved or whatever there. But you brought up a good point to why they do that, why they ride either inside or outside. And what was that point?
Yeah, well, in the middle of the lane, cars, grease, oil, all the stuff that they're dripping, nobody runs over and dissipates.
Correct.
So a bike in the middle, that's a bad thing.
Could be a slick spot.
My preference.
That's actually a really good explanation. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Debris, you could have debris.
Because he doesn't ride, he drives a car.
Yeah.
But if you're on the right side, for example, I like to hug, in most cases, I'm on the right side of the lane.
So you're on the outside.
Yeah. The guy I was talking to, he likes to ride the left side of the lane. Right?
Inside.
It's just a preference. Now, his statement kind of goes to protecting your lane, right? If you have oncoming traffic, you're protecting your ability to own that whole lane versus if I'm on the right side, gives people coming the opposite direction more,
or someone behind you,
and less visibility, right?
Or
so
someone
if I'm here, yeah. So that's why there's different preferences for how you ride. But
so think about if you're driving down the road and you come up to somebody on a pedal bike, and they're on the edge of the road. What do? You go around them.
Yep.
So if you came up with a motorcycle on that far side of the road like you ride, being an idiot, you could go, I'm going to go around you.
And then you're going to clip them.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people like to ride.
So that's a very good explanation. It makes a lot of sense.
So
what concerns me is, which is what happened to me, motorcycle coming towards me, semi in front of me, motorcycles hugging the inside of the line. As it passes the semi, the vacuum created of the two vehicles passing each other pulls the bike inward towards more of the center line, and almost, I'm in my lane, almost front end collision because the bike got pulled in from the semi. Now maybe that motorcycle driver should have seen that semi coming and maybe got over. I don't know.
That's kind of what I do. Especially if I'm on a 2-lane road, if I'm hugging the left part of the lane, I'll move to the right as cars
safely kind of move over.
Yeah, I just kind of, because I don't.
Yeah.
But it's all preference.
Yeah, and legally, to be honest, you can ride anywhere in the lane.
I could do this if I want to.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't
you could.
Well, I do sometimes. Just because it's fun.
But that's, anyway, that's a whole other thing. So, no, but legally you could ride anywhere in the lane because you watch cars. Cars are the same way. My wife hugs the white line. I tend to hug the center line. In a vehicle, in a car.
It's a comfort zone, man.
Yeah. You'll see that. Start watching for that as you're driving down the road. You'll see people hugging one side or the other.
So, and the other thing about this, I was having a conversation with my coworkers, and he was all fired up about freaking motorcycles and tailgating and all this other crap, And I personally get pissed off when I hit a stoplight or stop sign, and the person behind me has to get as close to my back tire as possible. That's annoying.
For no reason.
No reason.
No reason.
And I don't even do that in a car.
You could be considerate and not do that.
Just saying.
Right. You should also, and I know this, I've mentioned this to you before. I learned this a long time ago when I first started driving. Tailgating is bad regardless, right? Never tailgate a bike. Never tailgate a bike. Bikes can stop a lot quicker than cars or trucks. It's just a fact.
If you get too close,
if you're too close,
my gun. I'm just kidding.
Well, you got actual. We'll show this someday. You got actual like strap with like a freaking carabine on the end or something that you can smack a car if they get too close.
Monkey fist.
Yeah, a monkey
fist. It's called a. Oh shit! I just lost the word for it.
It's like a wrap or something.
A something whip. A get back whip.
A get back whip, which would be it's gonna put a nice ding in your vehicle. There was actually another. You can Google this on YouTube or search this on YouTube. Google it on YouTube. There's a pretty famous clip out there of a pretty big car accident on the highway where a motorcycle, road rage. It's under the road rage kind of levels of videos on YouTube. Guy riding a motorcycle, car came over, almost hit him. Guy starts kicking at the car to get him away, like put him away, and the car tries to be a smart ass and cut in front of the bike, loses control and causes like a four car pileup.
The car flipped on the side.
Yeah. It's just gotta be careful.
So
look out for bikes.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, don't be a dick. But also, to all the great motorcycle riders out there, don't be a dick as well.
Listen, there's some bad
because
ones.
you ride a motorcycle doesn't make you like
a badass.
Special.
Yes, it does.
No,
oh, yes, it does. I'm a VIP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a real big deal. It just be safe, right? Driving a motorcycle, you got a heck of a lot of things you're thinking about that in a car you don't, right? So just think about that. Be careful.
So anyway, new content at you. I think it's a great topic. We might try this again.
I want to add something on this too to wrap this up back to this alleged dumbass in New Hampshire. The guy pleaded not guilty, by the way.
To what?
To vehicular, to the crash or so. I mean, I don't know how he can deny that he hit these bikes, right? And his car went off and the truck went off in the road and caught on fire and burned up. So I don't know how you can deny that. But if you're pleading not guilty to reckless homicide or whatever they might want to charge him with, like 7 people died and you were in the accident. So, and if you did cross the center line, like is being reported, I like that. Talk about a waste of money at a trial. But anyway, it's my opinion. Anyway, he did plead not guilty. They did arrest him. I don't know what they necessarily got charged with. I'm assuming vehicular homicide or negligence or something along those lines, and he pleaded not guilty, which blows my mind.
I mean, accident happened, right? If for some reason his tire blew out and it pulled him over the center line, okay, that, maybe not. But if it's just he swerved and
plowed into 10 people riding a bike. A married couple got killed, and then the rest were single riders, I think.
Anyway.
But Semper Fi to those guys, rest in peace. Be careful. Motorcycles, cars, share the road. Maybe next time we'll talk about bicycles and those sons of bitches. No, I'm kidding. Bill Burr has a whole thing on that, by the way. Anyway, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed this content. Let us know what you think below. Share some stories if you've ever had a story with that. If you're a rider, motorcycle rider, or if you're in a car and you've had issues or something with that. It's a serious topic because we all got to share the road. We all got to get where we're going, and we all want to get there safe. So let us know what you think. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Tom. Deuces.